All right. Those of you out in the hallway, we hear you. Get to your classes. It's time for episode 5 of GGTV. What up, West High? What's going on, Trojans? Coming to you live from the halls of West. Again, my name is Mr. Hartwig, the director of the Green and Gold Academy here at West High, and you're about to witness episode 5 of GGTV. This show is always evolving, and as you all know by now, if you're a return viewer, this show is 100% live, so mistakes can do and will happen. It's all part of the process. We love it. As always, I have to give a very important shout out to our fantastic producer, Coach and Mr. Tyler Mead, the backbone of the school. He does a great job. And if there are any mistakes up here, you can email him directly. I don't need to hear from you. We have a jam-packed program for you today. As the program's evolved, we've kind of broken this down into segments. We always start with my Hartwig rants, so that's where we're going to tab this opening segment today. I'm going to go through a few things with you today, just some reminders, what it takes to finish the trimester strong, to do good things, Trojans, that's number one. And then we've got some special guests who are off the set at the moment, but you can potentially hear everybody say what's up. Yeah, we got Cyrus Beard here, so if you heard that husky voice, you know he's in the house. But first things first, it is May. Okay, and the last time we had our GGTV show on, it was April, and in the turning of May, man, I love it. You got a lot of things going on, and I always love the first Saturday in May. Are any of you aware of what the primary sporting event, the first Saturday in May is? What happens every Saturday, the first Saturday in May? Huge event. Most people watch this event or this sport one time a year. Any guesses?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl in May. FJ, no. The Olympics, no. Man, we're hearing some fantastic guesses. No. Any of you ever heard of the Kentucky Derby?
Oh, yeah.
What is the Kentucky Derby? Do we know what that is? A huge horse race, like the horse race. Well, here's something I want to point out to you. The winner of the Kentucky Derby last Saturday was disqualified. Do you know why? Disqualified for cheating. The trainer for the Kentucky Derby winning horse, and I don't even know the horse's name because the horse isn't even worth knowing anymore, was busted for doping or putting illegal hormones into the horse. Therefore, the horse is disqualified, and the trainer has been banned from the Kentucky Derby henceforth. Now, why do I bring this up? We as teachers in this school have all been in your place, Trojans. We know what your day-to-day grind is like for the most part. And I want to take the opportunity to remind you that cheating never prospers. It happens in the Kentucky Derby. People are banned. If you are not academically honest in the classroom, that is a problem. Do your work, do your job, do good things. And there's no one or nothing I'm going to call out in particular in this situation. But I'll remind all of you, you are here to get an education. Your teachers work very hard to provide you with a world-class education at the high school level. Do the work, do it yourself, work hard, and grind. And trust me, we've all been there. We all know as teachers how it can go. Sometimes looking at someone's math homework is easier than learning it yourself, but you need the material, take care of it, do it right, and you will benefit from it in the long run. I also like to ask the Green and Gold Academy, the members in the Academy, particularly my personal cohort, students that see me on a regular basis, what are some things we need to get cleaned up in West High to finish up the school year? We're down to less than 25 days. Number one, I'll start with this, finish the school year strong. If you're not doing well in a class, you have time. Work hard, visit with your teachers, attend class, get it done. You will be fine, but you do have to show up and do the work. The students in my cohort wanted to remind everybody of hallway procedures. Move to your class. Don't stand and create a roadblock. Quietly, quickly, efficiently move to your classes. Clean up the lunchroom. State-of-the-art facility. We're all in high school. You can handle cleaning up after yourself. You know what to do. Take care of the lunchroom. It's a beautiful facility. The best food you can imagine for a high school. Come on now, we're better than what we've been. Do not use the elevator unless you need to. We have students who do have real injuries. Do not ride the elevator just because it's convenient. Take 25 more seconds and walk to the stairs and up the stairs. Plus, it'll do your heart some good. And last but not least, this is something a student brought to my attention. When you are exiting the parking lot and you're driving, It's common courtesy and expectation, and really a life skill to alternate with traffic coming from a different lane. Be polite, be patient, be kind, work together to get out of the school when the day is done. Alternate your cars, drive home safely, get back to school on time the next day, and you're going to finish the try incredibly strong. But beyond that, guys, that's all I have for the Hartwig Rants to open the scene. I can't wait to introduce our guests here. We've got some unique things going on at West High, very talented students, and we're going to have some fun with everybody at the end here. So we're going to go to our commercial break, our classy commercial break, and bring up our first guests. All right, guys, come on up. All right, we're back live. Yes, the fastest commercial break in the history of the world. All right, to my right and to my left, two exceptional students who I had the privilege of watching perform something that was very unique in the school. To my right here, I have Alex, and to my left, I'm going to butcher his name, I already said that, but Lova. Fellow, tell us what's up, how we doing? Tell us your names again, first and last this time, and your grade.
My name is Alex Arens. I am a sophomore here at West High.
Here at West, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
That checks out.
My name's Lova Merkel, and I am also a sophomore here at West High.
I'm so proud you guys know what grade you're in. That's half the battle. Very good. All right. These two have been invited into GGTV today for a very special reason. We have a fantastic teaching department here, and one of the new teachers this year does a great job in the English department is Miss Staub. She teaches English 10, and you guys are both in her class. A couple weeks ago, Miss Staub reached out to us. You guys have been working on a very unique project, one that was I'm familiar with but fairly new to me as far as how Miss Staub ran it, a poetry slam.
Yeah.
Poetry. I teach English, so I respect poetry 100%. I am not the best poetry teacher in this building by far. Tell me what you guys thought. How was this process? What was it like to create your own poems? Easier or hard, or what do you think?
It was fun. I got to be very creative with it. Put my own spin on everything, and in the end, I had a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
This was honestly one of the first poems I really ever wrote in my life.
No roses are red, violets are blue.
But like the first actual poem. So it was a real shock to me, in a good way, and I really enjoyed it.
That's awesome. I mean, poetry is something that, people say I don't like poetry, but we all do. If you have some music playing in your earbuds right now, you are listening to poetry. Now, what was unique about this poetry unit in Ms. Staub's class is you guys wrote these poems yourselves, you presented them to the class, and you also had a series of guests in the room evaluating your poems. And I was fortunate enough to be in both of your classes or your section of English 10, and I watched both of your performances. Very impressive. What was harder, writing the poem or performing the poem?
Probably writing the poem.
Really?
Performing the poem, just kind of, I practiced it so much that when it came to performing it, it just felt very natural to me.
And it was your own writing, so probably made it a little bit easier.
Yep.
What about you, Logan?
I'd have to say the opposite.
Really?
Performing was probably the harder part for me, because the pressure of people staring at you while you're speaking.
Does it make you comfortable to know that there are literally hundreds of thousands, minus hundreds of thousands of people watching this live broadcast right now? Very good. Now, what was cool about the show is I saw a ton of fantastic poems, along with a couple of other teachers and administrators in the building. You guys were excellent. I have to give a shout out to both sections of Miss Staub's class that I watched. You guys were great. We have your poems recorded. So out there in the audience, what you're going to see is both Alex's presentation and Lova's presentation. We're going to air them back to back. I believe Alex's is first, Lova's is second. What I would like you guys to do real quick, if you would, is Alex, yours is unique because you memorized the whole thing, right?
Yep.
How long did that take?
Not too long. A few class periods or a few days, and I just really memorized it.
Yep, that's a good job. Now, what's unique about both of these young men is that their body language, the inflection of their voice is excellent. We're going to play both poems back to back. We'll come back and talk about what gave you the ideas for these poems, and that'll wrap up feature number 1 today. So, Coach Mead, if you don't mind, let's go with the poems.
My name is Alex, and this is Sorry. Hey, what's up? Ooh, that's tough. They all hate me. I can tell because their smiles fade from the comment I made, and till my smile dies down when I turn around. God, I should have just kept my mouth closed, zip tied shut, so I don't kill the mood like I always seem to do. I say sorry under my breath as I turn to leave, only to hear them say, "Hey Alex, where are you going?" That's the golden key, but as I reach out to grab it, it melts in my hand and drips on the ground, lost, unable to understand why. Why did I say, sorry, I gotta go? I wasted this chance because my mind put me in a trance, giving me a false reality of when everything was fine and when people actually liked me. Well, when I actually liked me. This is all because of what they did to me. Toxic bully assholes who would rather watch the world burn than talk to me face to face. Why? Because they twisted my words, didn't know I was just a kid, and gave me a label because I was labelless. But that happened over years, and not all at once, but if it happened at once, it would only take months before I would cave into my own thoughts and would have been 6 feet under or blown away, carried by the wind. Gone, given a glorious guaranteed getaway, but not be able to get back. At the time, the only thing I could do was to say sorry for what they did to me. That's why now the only word I know, front to back, side to side, is the word sorry, which is why I say sorry too much. See, if I was shot, I would say sorry to the shooter for not dying quicker. If I was sick in a hospital, I would say sorry to the doctors for having to help me. If I made it to heaven, I would say sorry to God for having me there. But no one knew about this. I made sure no one knew about this. Maybe if I was offered help, talked to, laughed with, anything, I wouldn't need to be 6 feet under or blown away, carried by the wind. Maybe others wouldn't have to either. We'd be able to forge a golden key with our own bare hands and unlock the shackles that hold us down, finally being free. Like me.
My name is Logan Merkel, and my poem is called All the Time in the World. 4 o'clock. Ring, ring, the sound I like to hear. The electronic ceiling music ringing in my ear. Let's check. I got math, English, Spanish, history, and some work for choir that I don't really admire. So I gotta get home, eat food, and get to work, because yesterday's time used was wasted. And I have to study for tomorrow's Spanish quiz so I can ace it. I gotta find time to do my work so I don't waste time and erase it from my mind, because to my parents, procrastination is as bad as a crime, but it's fine. I got all the time in the world. My grandpa drives me home. The same Russian song is playing on the CD in the stereo. The feeling of boredom creeping up on me while I stare out the window. Random thoughts driving through my mind like people on a highway in a limo. This car scene might be mine. But for that I gotta get my permit so I can drive the car and learn it. But I always put those things to the side because the vacuum of the day sucks the energy out of me to the point where I forget the thought is even alive. But I'm only 15. I still got time, so I don't mind. I'm home. It's 5 o'clock. The pitter-patter of a gray fuzzy 2-year-old runs up to the gate, jumping for joy like he hasn't seen me in years. In the backyard, I grab his toy while he runs with his floppy ears. We go to the garage, where I put down my work to pick up his food dish and feed him his Kirkland dog food. I gotta do my work. I can't sit here and start procrastinating because if I put that work to the side, it won't educate my mind. But the music in my phone draws me in like the smell of mint. No, don't. I can live without it. But it's only 30 minutes. It won't take that long. But that's 30 minutes of my time wasted. I can replace it with working on my rhymes for English. I can do that later. It's only due Wednesday. But Wednesday's after tomorrow. I don't have time to borrow. It's only 30 minutes. Okay. I got time. Finished the music, 30 minutes was the outcome. Still got to remind myself that I got time for an English rhyme. It's 6 o'clock. As I sit on my desk to do my studies, pen still in hand doing math about money. The yellow ghost in my phone reminds me I got buddies. Go away. I don't need you right now. This constant chirp tells me otherwise. Check it, it'll only take a second. No, get this math done, then go have fun. But what if it's important? What if I'm missing out? I can ignore it without a doubt. Just check it. No, I don't need it. Just check it. Fine. 1 minute. 7 o'clock. 2 words for my English. No Spanish studied. I'm wasting time. Oh, a new YouTube video. No. Stay focused, but I can't. I'm chasing the time. I'm like a deer caught in the headlights of YouTube and music, right before this truck will hits me. Racing the clock like a track star, running for the team on my mind. Work weights are hanging on my heels, slowing me down. My thoughts are taking over my brain like a dam cracking, flooded by the weight of my work. It's now 8 o'clock. The hours are getting faster. I'm not gonna be the master for my test. I'm not doing my work. I'm not doing my best. My procrastination is fueling my imagination where my mind is dealing with this math equation. I can't focus on the situation at hand. Calm down. I still got time. But it's 8 o'clock. Okay, focus. That's 1 problem, 2 problem, 3 problem. Boom! I feel the earthquake of shame rumble in my seat. The sound of the door opening, making my heart skip a beat when my dad says to me, time for sleep. I lay in bed, Another day's work, wasted. Spanish quiz tomorrow, won't ace it. Knowledge that I had in my brain when I was tame, I erased it and replaced it with procrastination in my situation. But it's okay. I'll have all the time in the world tomorrow. Don't waste it.
All right, we're back live, fellas. Impressive. Good work. We're going to close up this feature, but I do have one more question for you. You going to write more poetry, or are you done?
I might dabble with it a little.
We'll see. All right. Thanks for coming on, guys. We're going to go to commercial break, finish up with a little game for everybody. We'll see you in 20 seconds. Go. All right, guys, coming up. Good job, fellas. All right. All right, we're back live. GGTV, the final segment today. We brought up some Green and Gold Academy members. To my right, I've got the one and only Kenyon Craig. To my near right, the one and only, the man with the plan, FJ Lopez. And to my left here, you guys all know him. He loves to catch up with everybody in the cafeteria over lunch. CB, Cyrus Beard. How we doing today, boys?
Good.
Okay, great. Good energy, fellas. That's why we brought you on today. Real quick, Kenyon, summer plans, any?
Moving to Texas, so.
Oh, Texas. All right, I need to catch up with you about that one. FJ, interest, go.
Interest.
Yeah, what are you into?
Comics and video games, I guess.
Comics and video games. And Cyrus, my question for you. Is it hard to be a Bears fan?
A what?
Chicago Bears. Is it hard to be a Bears fan? Are you embarrassed by that?
I don't know.
Oh, Cyrus, aren't you a Bears fan?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, dude. All right, you can be a Packer fan.
I like the Seahawks.
Ooh, the Seahawks. Good choice there. All right. Well, we got some stuff for you today. Out there in the audience, you're going to go live with us. You're going to shout these answers out. In the GG and the Green and Gold Academy, we like to have a little fun. So, we are going to play a little game. I've got to give a shout out to Hayat Mustafa for putting this together. Fellas, are you ready to play a common knowledge trivia game? And we've got a couple of guys offset who are going to join us. Here's the parameters. You know the drill. We've done this before in the Green and Gold. I'm going to ask you a question. You need to shout the answer to the question out as quickly as possible. The theme today is common knowledge trivia. Those of you in the audience, shout your answers out. Let people know loud and proud what the answer is. You know that if you get these wrong or way wrong, I will be making fun of you. Are we ready?
I make my
All right, question number one. Here we go. What geometric shape is used for a stop sign? Hexagon! No! What do we got?
Octagon.
Ah, FJ, yeah. Very good. People in the audience know that hexagon. Next thing you'll know, you guys will be telling me it's a parallelogram. All right, question number two. Here we go. What is the smallest country in the world? What are we doing in our classes? Come on, people. There's a hint on the picture. The smallest country in the world?
Spain?
Spain! No! 3, 2,
Italy?
close. We'll take that sort of. Vatican City. In the city of Rome, in the country of Italy. It's its own nation. All right, we got to roll here. We got to move fast. What if you say the answer to this one is clear, the color clear, CB, we're going to have problems. What color is a giraffe's tongue?
Blue.
Purple?
Ooh, not bad, fellas. Go ahead, show the answer, Coach Me. Dark blue. So purple and blue, not bad. How we doing over there offset? We doing all right? All right, next question. What is the proper name for your funny bone?
Funny bone.
I thought
Funny bone. Yes, the answer's in the question. Funny bone. What is it? Anybody?
I thought this was common knowledge.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a good point. I'm going to have to talk to Hayat about this. The answer? The ulnar nerve.
What?
So the next time you crack your elbow, say, "Oh, my ulnar nerve,"
I'm pretty sure I'll just.
and people won't know what to do.
I'm pretty sure people will just scream.
Yeah, that's true. Next question, number 5. What is the most spoken native language in the world? The country that speaks the most, this language is spoken the most natively, not within its own country. Tough question. I didn't word it very well. Spanish, good guess. Any other guesses?
English?
Cyrus, you told me Pig Latin in the hallway, but whatever. The answer? Mandarin. I had no idea about that one. Did you guys know that one? All right, next question.
Mandarin.
How many rings are on the Olympic flag?
5.
5, we got 5.
4.
4,
Six.
6.
Eight.
Good, we got it right. 5 is the correct answer.
Oh, really?
All right, here we go. Next
I
question.
say 6.
What is the atomic symbol for silver?
AG?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
AG?
AG is correct, Kenya. That a boy.
I legit.
Next question. How many valves does the human heart have?
4.
6.
2.
4.
4 is correct. And did you know that human heart valves, when replaced during open heart surgery, are from a pig?
For me.
There you go. There's some uncommon knowledge. Number 9. What clouds are puffy and look like floating cotton?
Clouds.
Yes, clouds is the answer, but what type of clouds?
Cumulonimbus?
Cumulonimbus. We were making words up, FJ. That's what I like about you.
I know what it's called.
Answer!
It's
Cumulus clouds. Cumulus clouds. We gotta hurry. We got a few more. What is the hottest chili pepper in the world?
California. Carolina Reaper. Yeah.
Carolina Reaper. How'd you guys all know that?
You too.
Oh, nice. All right, number 11.
Buck.
What color is found on 75% of the world's flags?
Red.
Red.
Blue.
Red.
Good guesses, all good guesses. The correct answer is red. Nicely done. Number 12. What is the biggest animal in the world?
Whale.
Wet. The blue whale.
Very good, FJ. Attaboy. Next question. How many countries are on the continent of Africa?
Say what?
How many countries on the continent of Africa?
I don't know.
Between 1 and a million.
32.
Good guess. The answer, 54. Number 14. Of the 50 U.S. states, which one is the largest in land mass?
Texas.
Texas.
No.
California.
No.
California.
Alaska. And number 15. What vitamin is the only one you will not find in an egg?
Vitamin C.
FJ! FJ! Got it correct! Booyah! Hey, Trojans, that's it for GGTV Episode 5. Do good things. Go to your classes. Pass your classes. Be polite to each other in the hallway. Exit the parking lot accordingly. Thank you to the special guests. Fellas, any messages?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Cyrus.
Nice.
Be nice, yeah. Do good things, Trojans. We'll see you next time. GGTV out. Ja.